In this video, I want to show you how you can create a holiday card in Canva for free. I'm a visual learner, and while I can appreciate a well-designed graphic, poster, presentation, or other forms of media, creating them does not come easy to me. So thankfully, there are websites like Canva that do all the hard work and makes me look like I kind of know what I'm doing. If you're not familiar with Canva, Canva is a website that provides users with thousands of professional templates, images, and overall high-quality content. There are literally templates for everything. Now, while I'm tempted to give you a lengthy tutorial on how to use the platform, today's video is going to be straight to the point, and we are going to create a holiday card in Canva because the holiday season is upon us, and at Blue Hills, employees are sharing holiday cards with one another digitally. Before we begin, I want to point out that not only is Canva an amazing tool, but they make it free for educators for life. In fact, Canva dedicates an entire section of their template library to educators. Once you log into your Canva account and you see this little graduation cap over on the left-hand side, that lets you know that you have a free education account. And if you don't have a free education account and you need to get one, simply visit canva.com/education. Now let's dive in and create a holiday card. There are a few ways that you can access templates. You can navigate to the top where there is a template dropdown, or my favorite way is I just like to type in a keyword and search that way. So I'm just going to type in holiday card. You'll notice that Canva has already given me 793 templates to choose from. You can narrow them down over on the left-hand side using the filter menus. There are also some wonderful Hanukkah card templates as well, if that is what your family celebrates. Now, for the sake of time, I'm just going to select an easy holiday card that I can quickly edit. So click on the card. Now, this card has a family in the photograph that is not my own. And so first thing we want to do is we want to upload a picture of our family so that it represents us. Or maybe you want to choose a holiday card that doesn't have your family photo. That's fine too. To upload photos, click on the uploads icon over on the left-hand side. Now, because this video is being posted to YouTube, I'm not going to use a photo of my actual family. I'm going to use a photo of a random stock family that I found online that is copyright free. So I'm going to upload that one now. And what I'm going to do is just drag and drop from my downloads folder. So now I'm going to click on my image and drag it over into the spot that I want it to be dropped into. If your photo is off center, double click. And from here, we can now position our photo exactly as we want it. Once you're happy, you can click done at the top, or I typically just click in the gray area. Now let's zoom in along the bottom. We're just going to move the slider. And from here, we can personalize anything. We can click on the font and we can decide that we want to choose a different kind of font. Maybe you want to change the colors. Maybe you want to change what it says. Totally up to you. Another thing you can do is you can add elements. You have the option of typing in a keyword, or you can also use the filters. I'm going to click on the Christmas one. From here, we can select what kind of media we would like, whether we want photos, graphic, videos, or audio. And we can also narrow down by keyword. And so I want a picture of Santa. And so there's a lot to choose from. There are images, there are vectors, there are animated characters, and more. Now, because we have an EDU account, we have access to pretty much everything because Canva is amazing and gives educators everything for free. So if you do not have an educator account and you're creating a holiday card, you might be limited on what Canva has to offer you. I think I'm going to use this Santa because he's kind of funny, and I'm going to add him to the top. If you accidentally drop him into the wrong location, you can always click the undo icon. And one of the things I want to show you is position. So you'll notice that we have a background, we have Santa, which is at the top, and we have the image of our family, which is in the middle. You can always change the order of these things. So if something goes wrong and Santa is not at the top like you want him to be, you can always click on the specific media, you can click position, and you can bring it forward, or you can bring it backward, and adjust it exactly as you would like it to be. The other thing I want to show you, which is my favorite, is I like to change transparencies. So this might not be a good example because Santa might look like a ghost, but if I click on Santa and I click on this icon, this is the transparency icon, I can lower the transparency or make Santa look like he's Ghost Santa. I typically like to use the transparency for shapes, but I just wanted to show you that in this example. So Santa is actually covering the letter, so I'm going to move my text and maybe I'll make him a little bit smaller. Another thing I want to show you is that you can click on your image and you can select Edit Image. And from here you have access to all different kinds of controls like the brightness, contrast, saturation. There are various filters similar to what you might experience on Instagram. There are even some fun tools down at the bottom to make it look really artsy. And one feature that you might be interested in is the background remover. Background removers work best when the background is a solid color, when there's a lot of colors to choose from, and if you, for example, have a blue shirt and there is a blue background, it typically doesn't do a good job in trying to differentiate what you want to keep and what you want to get rid of. But it is there and you can test it out and see how it does. You can also zoom in on your project, and you can use the restore and erase buttons to bring back or take away anything that you want to keep or you want to get rid of. Canva did a pretty good job. Let's click the restore icon, and right here I want to keep some more of this grass and maybe part of her hand. And then when I'm happy, I can click done. Now, of course, you don't have to use these features, but I just want to show you that they're there in case you want to use them. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to apply this to my e-card. And the last thing I want to show you, which is kind of fun, is you can animate parts of your card. Simply click on what you would like to animate. You can also hold down the Shift key and select multiple things to animate at the same time, or you can simply do them one by one because maybe you want to apply different animations to different objects. So I'm going to click animate. And if you hover over the animations, you can see what that would look like in the card. Now, the only downfall with animations is that you would have to save this file as an MP4, which is a video format, or you would have to save it as an animated GIF. And depending on how you're sharing out your e-card, a video file might not work, in which case the animations won't be captured. Once you're done and you're happy with your card, you can simply click on the download icon and you can select what kind of file you would like to download as. Now, because Canva is so awesome towards educators, we have access to all file formats and they're all free and they all don't include a watermark. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season.